It's a beautiful sunny day outside, and frankly I'd really like to go for a sail. But there is something that I need to repair that I see every time I walk down the dock, and I've decided, in spite of wanting to go for a sail today, I am going to fix it. So, no sailing for me, but it'll be satisfying to get this thing repaired. Last summer we had record-breaking temperatures here in Seattle. We actually reached triple digits multiple times. In fact, at my house it got up over 110 degrees. What was interesting is all of a sudden I started losing bungs out of the Caprail and the Rubrail. Things just got dried out enough, and these bungs were fairly shallow after 40 years of sanding and being rubbed against, that they started popping out as they dried out from the excess heat. So we're going to go to work now, well, drilling the holes a little deeper and putting some fresh bungs in. In order to get at the back of those fasteners, we're going to have to do a little open up here. Fortunately, we built this head with the thought in mind that someday we might have to get in here. So theoretically, I can pull these 4 screws out and lift this panel, and that will give me access to the backs of those nuts. And if I open this door, I've got access over here to the rest of them. Inside the head, in the lockers here, you can see the plumbing for the holding tank and the overboard discharge and the selection valve, and obviously some bathroom essentials. And over on this side, behind that panel we've removed, is some more plumbing having to do with the holding tank, the deck pump out, and this line here is the vent for the holding tank. The head itself is a nice, relatively small, we'll call it compact space, but it is adequate for what it was designed for. Now, accessing the nuts on the back of the bolts that hold the Rubrail on is not going to be terribly difficult, a little awkward. They are buried up inside here, but I do have reasonably good access to them. So we'll get the nuts off, then we'll re-drill the holes and hopefully put some fresh bungs in and be done with it. Hopefully I didn't speak way too soon. Turns out getting at these nuts is it's not easy, but they're accessible, they're visible, I can see them. The trick is getting these vice grips locked on the nut so that I can turn the screw from the outside. That is taking a little bit more time. Well, managed to get the fasteners out. It was a bit of a struggle, but they're out. So now we'll clean up all of this dirt and debris that's built from 40 years behind here. Put a little bit of bedding back, and actually before I put the bedding on, I'll re-drill the holes. Okay, looks like we should be able to get the new bungs to seat nicely. Time to put some bedding in and some fasteners in. Well, this is a job that is approaching completion anyway. Got all the fasteners back in, everything tightened down, everything bedded. Now it's time to put these bungs in. All right. Well, that looks better. I know it's just the part of me that can't leave things alone. I guess I'm a little, what is it, OCD. There's still a few more to get, especially over on the port side, but starboard side here is next to the dock, so these were easy to do. It's time to reassemble things. All right, that is another project that I've been putting off. Thanks for watching.